So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We are going to talk about Ineos, Sir Jim, the saviour. Sir Jim is a con artist, lads. I think it's time he woke up, innit? I think it's time he woke up. Cheers, guys. Cheers. We have the Sir Jim pack. He's conning a lot of people within the Man United community. That's what it looks like anyway. Listen, none of this has happened as of yet, but Scott McTominay does have an option in his contract to extend for a further year. Now, yeah, good one. Apparently he's on 60 grand a week, which is probably about 55 grand more than he's actually worth. But there we go. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And yes, Man United are still up in the pursuit of Gareth Southgate. So we're going to go for all of that. Make sure you are smashing a like on the video, guys. Make sure you are sub. Big up to everyone who's checked out the latest videos. And I do appreciate the subs are flying as well. Gareth Southgate obviously shut down the rumours. Of course he would. He's England manager. He's not going to sit there and go, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm talking to Sir Jim and Dan Ashworth, and yeah, they really want me. So yeah, he's not going to come out and say anything while he's under contract with the FA. He's a good man. He's a very good boy. He plays the company line, toes the party line. The guys are wronging. But anyway, make sure you get your comments and super chats in down below. Check out the video that's dropping as well. After you've watched this, League on a channel, get straight over there. I've got a video dropping of who I want to sign this summer after causing dramas and people crying about who I wanted to get rid of. Let's see if they want to cry about who I want. But anyway, let's go, guys. Let's fucking go, guys. Smash the likes up, guys. I will possibly, I'm 99.99% sure that I will be doing the Sweden versus Albania game this evening. So make sure you come and check that out. But McTominay remains a key player for Manchester United, according to Sir Jim Radcliffe. His current deal expires in 2025. United are ready to negotiate a new deal. So there's the option for another year already on there, but they're looking to actually negotiate a proper new deal. New owner Sir Jim Radcliffe and Ineos have been impressed by McTominay's performances and believe the Scotland international can be a key player in the future and are willing to hand him both a new deal and a pay rise, guys, this season. McTominay has scored 7 goals in 25 games. United have an option to extend McTominay's current 60 grand a week deal by a further year, but the report claims that he can expect to double his dough and extend his stay as a result, as there has been interest from West Ham and Newcastle in securing the signature, but United are keen to tie him down. Now, the fact that it's only West Ham and Newcastle that are in for him kind of tells you the level, guys. So, Man United, big Man United, are now going to wrap him up on a new deal with double the dough because West Ham and Newcastle want him. Yay. Don't worry though, guys. You've got your club back. So Jim's coming to be the saviour. This is all going to go one way or the other. Yeah, real talk. But we'll get to that in a minute. It then continues on to say that the Scotland star is a lifelong United fan and has made 243 appearances for the club in total. In that time, he has netted 28 goals and provided 8 assists, whilst also winning 41 caps for his country. He's nicking a living, I can't lie. He is absolutely nicking a living. Now, Gareth Southgate has obviously brushed off reports that he's going to be signing for Manchester United. But listen, again, Dan Ashworth coming in. Everyone was excited. Dan Ashworth, he's going to be the saviour. We're going to start doing things properly. We've got Barada. We've got Dan Ashworth. Listen, these people are very smart individuals. Man United are very clever at finessing the market. They're very clever at peddling out PR to get majority of people on side, to make them think slightly differently. Because when Sir Jim was linked, nobody wanted Sir Jim Radcliffe at their football club, really. Let's just be real with it. Let's just deep it. How many Man United fans wanted Sir Jim at their club? Because all I see was meltdowns everywhere. And then all of a sudden, You know, the PR comes out, the biggest accounts on Twitter, the PR channel on YouTube, start peddling out all the goodies. And all of a sudden, everyone's now kind of happy that Jim Radcliffe's there. Barada's come in from City, a big coup even. Coupe, it's spelled Coupe de France. Hello, Frenchy. But it's a big coup for Man United to nick him away from Man City. However, Dan Ashworth has come in as well. Obviously, worked with Southgate before. Everything that's been peddled out by Ineos and Sir Jim is going down we need an identity. We need to build a solid foundation. We need this, we need that. But now, after the majority of people are on side and they're seeing that the hierarchy is starting to change, things are starting to take place. Yeah, all of a sudden, the pressure that's on Jim Radcliffe has slowly waned away. That's how I see it anyway. Maybe you guys are maybe seeing it differently. I don't know. Leave it in the comment section. And then you get all of these stories pop out. Mctominay New Deal, British core. We want to build a British core. You know, the proper Man United. Wembley of the North is another one. Wembley of the North. Okay, mate. It's Old Trafford. It sounds sexy, doesn't it? Wembley. Oh, choking me coffee. Wembley of the North. Yes, we're bringing Man United back on the map again. British core. We want to keep the foundations of what makes Manchester United great. Okay, mate. Okay, how about just start winning consistently? That's what Man United should be doing. Whether that's a British core, a Spanish core, a mix of everyone, like it don't really matter. All of this going down this PR route, the fact that you've got some of the players there that now to this day that are still at that football club is absolutely shambolic. The fact that the best players at your club in terms of how your fans en masse see these players, the Garnachos, the Brunos, kind of sums up where Man United are. The fact that them two individuals in particular are lauded up as the greatest players at your club right now, the shining lights, along with Rashid. Yeah, Rashford's more famous for feeding kids, mate, than actually doing anything because his performances stink and have done for a long time. And that's another one you should be getting rid of. Bruno, Garnacho, Rashford should all be gone. Harry Maguire should be gone. Apparently, he's been sent back to Man United from the England squad because he sustained an injury against Brazil. Maybe he took a bump to the head because his defending was shambolic. But there we go. It is what it is. But the way Man United are going down with all of these stories that are coming out, it's almost... And listen, none of these stories have happened yet. They're out there, but nothing's actually happened yet. Southgate's still England manager. Mctominay still ain't signed a new deal. I do think McTominay will sign a new deal, by the way. Yeah, he's not getting a better club than Man United. Let's be real. And Man United are on their knees at the minute. And the only two clubs apparently in for him are West Ham and Newcastle. Do you really want to go to both of them when you're playing for Man United? Even this version of Man United? Probably not. Probably not. So, yeah, I do think that will happen. Whether Southgate is going to be the manager or not, I don't know. There is also the flip side. Ten Hag could go and win you the FA Cup, and then it's back-to-back trophies. Now, can you get rid of him? Can you get rid of him after winning 2 trophies in 2 seasons? I'm not so sure. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think. But this club is how I'm seeing it. They've peddled out all the PR. They've got all the donkey work in there. Yeah, they've done all the leg work and the footwork. And now most people within the Man United fan base online kind of on side with Ineos, Barada, Ashworth, so on and so forth. It's almost like they've got their feet under the table now. So now they can start peddling out other little stories about Southgate, about McTominay. No, the fact and reality is there's a lot of players at that football club that shouldn't be there. Like I just said, Garnacho, Rashford, Bruno, McTominay, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, another one you gave a contract to last season. Why? The guy's always injured. You know, Varane and Casemiro, what's going to happen to them? They're two of the highest earners at the club. I think they are the 2 highest earners at the club. So Man United have got a bit of a predicament. Man United fans need to keep the pressure on because we know how it works in football, especially in English clubs. They love peddling the PR, and the majority of people are sheep, and they will just go with what's fashionable, especially when the biggest accounts and channels out there are peddling out all of this PR on behalf of the club, indirectly or directly. So, listen, if you don't want McTominay at the club, you need to make your voices known. You need to stand up and put your head above the parapet, guys, because the guy's no good. I mean, don't forget the clutch goals that he scored that are going to lead to nothing in the league. Yeah, his 7 league goals. Whoopee-doo, mate. Yeah, scoring twice against, was it Brentford? Was it Brentford? He scored twice in stoppage time. Yeah, it's all good. Live in the moment and all of that. Yay, well done. You've seen him score twice in stoppage time. Yeah, but he ain't good enough for Man United. He really ain't. And he probably is a West Ham type of player, with all due respect to West Ham. But fact and reality is, if Man United want to go up there and challenge and start being a good club again, a really good club that challenges on all fronts, these players I've just mentioned shouldn't be at the club. And yes, I know Rome wasn't built in a day, but at the same time, you can get rid of these players. Somebody will buy Scott McTominay. Somebody will buy Harry Maguire. Somebody will buy Garnacho. Somebody will buy Bruno. Somebody will buy Luke Shaw. You can get rid of them. You might have to take a hit on it, but somebody will buy him. Somebody will buy Casemiro. Do you know what I'm saying? Is what it is. But listen, let me know your thoughts on that. Ineos, I wouldn't be trusting them as far as I could throw any of them. Yeah, because listen, these people are extremely smart people, hence why they're billionaires. And they're extremely good at finessing a marketplace of fans and extremely good at peddling out PR, especially when you've got Neil Ashton as your PR guy. So, yeah, be warned, United fans. Yeah, you're going to be in for a long, long summer, and there's going to be ups and downs, smiles and frowns, guys. Let me know your thoughts on all of that. I suppose it could get worse. Could get worse, guys. It could get worse. You might not win the FA Cup and you might keep Ten Hag, or you might not win the FA Cup and you might get Southgate. So listen, fingers crossed for you guys that you win the FA Cup, because that'll give you a little bit of happiness for the summer until they start implementing their actual plan, which isn't out there in the media yet. They're sitting there talking a good game. Yeah, but that's all lip service, lads. Yeah, take about 95% of that with a pinch of salt. Their actual plan is not out in the media yet. Because their actual plan, they're not telling anyone, really. Let's just be real with it. They're all doing this behind the scenes. Maybe Southgate is on the list. Maybe he's not. Maybe they're testing the water. Maybe Southgate is somebody they want to bring in, and they want to test the water, see how England get on in the Euros. If we have a successful Euro campaign and he wins it, his stock's through the roof. Maybe that's why they're peddling it out now. I don't know. But listen, you let me know what you think as United fans, or even rival fans. I'm finding all this absolutely amazing. I can't lie. Scott McTominay new deal. We will be there, guys. Gareth Southgate to come in. We will be there, guys. Ten Hag could stay. We will be there, guys. So yeah, we shall see what happens. But listen, leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on that. Like I said, I'm 99.9% sure I'm doing Sweden and Albania tonight. So come and check that out. Check out the video on the other show, the other channel, Lee Gummer. Players I'd like to sign for Arsenal this summer. If I was in charge of the money and the purse strings. And I will be back at 3:30 UK time on there as well for the podcast with the lads. So check that out. We're out of here. Laters.